like decimal to hexadecimal.
Yes. So this is rest params. Okay. Since we don't know how many arguments we are going to pass, this way you can specify it. Okay. So today we discuss about actually two things apart from like if condition, switch case, then loops. Okay. We are going to discuss related to functions, two different things. One is like closure. The other concept is function currying. Okay. This function currying is actually implemented in the functional programming language. This is a feature available with the functional programming languages like Lisp. Okay. So whatever language we are using, this is not actually functional programming language. It is procedural language. Okay. But it's not actually functional programming language. Lisp kind of languages are called as functional programming languages. Okay, but this is not actually functional programming language. What we do, like C# or you take Python, these are not actually functional programming languages. In the functional programming language, we use this one. Okay, so first thing here we talk about closures. Okay, a closure is something like this. I'm defining a function fn equal to function a comma b. Straight away function I'm assigning to fn. There is no name associated with the function here. Okay, we don't have any name associated with that, but this is called as function expression. Okay, we are assigning this to fn variable. So what we have written here, fn equal to function a comma b, return here, add what we are writing, return a plus b, diff return a minus b, mult return a multiplied with b, div return a slash b, then rem return a percent b. Like this, within the same function, we are defining multiple functions. Okay, we are defining multiple functions. And this function is returning actually here number of other functions as well. It is returning add function, it is returning diff function, it is returning mult function, it is returning div, as well as it is returning actually rem function. That means a function we are defining inside another function. So when you define like that, that is called as here closure. And further, when you see here add function, you don't have any parameters here. It doesn't have any variables here. But in the top level function, they are available. So the top level function variables you can access inside the, internal functions. So this feature is called as closure. What, Pooja?
Inheriting the parameters from the.
It is not inheritance. It's not inheritance. This feature is called as closure.
Okay.
What is happening here? A, B, they are available inside the add function. They are available inside the diff function. They are available inside the mult function, and they are available within the div. So this feature is called as closure. Okay. So what you do inside a function, you can define another function. Okay. Inside one function, we are defining another function. So that is called as here, it is a closure. So internal function, what it can do, it can access the outer function variables. Okay, internal function can access the variables of the outer function. So that is called as here a closure. Here inside this you have three different functions: add function, diff function, mult function, then div function, rem function, all these are written. So this is called as here closure. Let us write one more thing this way here. Okay, here I write function, right? CLOSURE, exam I put here. I'm defining a function like this. Here I pass a variable called a. Inside this, I can define here another function, followed by here mul, right? I write like this. Then here I define in this way return A multiplied with, here I want to give B here. A multiplied with B. Like this, I could define. Okay. So what is happening in such cases? I'm defining a function called closure exam. I'm passing one parameter A here. Then inner function is having another parameter B. Okay. So it is going to be returning A multiplied with B. Like this, I have defined. So this is a closure example. Here A is not defined inside this MUL. Okay. So here it is available in the closure example. Now let us try to here go with this console.log followed by what I do here, closure example. First I write here some 2, then followed by I want to define some 3 here. Like this, I would like to call this one. Okay. Fine. I define like this here. So A comma B, I can define like this. So I put this as here 2 comma 3. The result must be for us now in this. Oh, where I defined this. Something wrong I have done. Okay. Yeah. So here I have to pass 2 comma 3. They should print for us 6 value. So go to and after this I can go with this, then here put something. This is a closure example. I want to put like this. Then I should go to console folder. And inside this, I click on the 3 here, then go to this point and try to see here what result we get. Undefined, it's saying here. So why it is undefined? Because I'm not using here return. When you write return like that, you are going to get the required value. So once again, refresh this. Then in such cases, okay. So what it is printing here, closure example, it is printing something like this here. Okay. You can pass here. Here semicolon. Closure example here. Okay. 1 minute. This is A comma B. I should write here. Okay. Next here A comma B. This is fine. Then this is function. So here let us write return. Okay. We need to return that particular thing. When you refresh, this should not actually return the string. It is returning like this. Okay, when I take this one, closure example, I've defined function. It is returning this. So here what I do, I can assign to some expression exp equal to, just I put function. Okay. Closure example is not defined, but immediately I should here execute this. Still, this is returning same string. It should not return string. What is the problem? Exp, when I take 2 comma 3, this has to print here for us a multiplied with b. Okay, here exp 2 comma 3 have used it.
I think we need to put first return. I mean, in line 85, we see there is a closed bracket after return, but in 78, it's before.
Saying like this may not be required like that. May not be required in that way. So let us remove here. For inner functions, we don't require function keyword. Correct? Yes. Okay, it is saying same thing again. It is returning the value in that manner. I'm passing here B. So from here only I'm taking B and trying to return in that case. Suppose if I remove return keyword here. Okay, I remove return keyword. Then in such cases, it should give us the value. Remove even B here. Okay, so let us go with the return. This is getting closed here. This is also getting closed here. What is the problem here in this case? Semicolon expected, it says. Okay, let us go here with this again. Like this we go. Just try to run this here. It is printing entire thing, entire string is getting printed, but it should not print in that manner. When I take exp 2 comma 3, it has to return that value. But here, okay. Let I use here. Let, here also I use let. Okay, then try to use this here. Still, why this is printing? Okay, multiply function. We should not do like this. Okay, use function mul. I may write something like this, but it says undefined. If I go with the return, function can be returned in this case. It has to return for us. Function mul, when I take what this is basically doing, return a multiplied with b, it is doing like this. So let me see here why it is behaving this way. Let me comment this part. Okay, but here we try to see with this. Okay, if you see here, after that we are getting the values properly. Now refresh this. Exp is not defined because this we need to comment. But when you see this function here, let fn equal to function a comma b, return. Here I am writing one add function. Inside this return a plus b, diff a minus b, mult a multiplied with b, div return a divided b, rem return a percent b. Okay, I have written all these things here. Okay, when I go here, so here in this case, it is actually printing. When you call add, let us write in this manner. Okay, adding with closure. With closure, we are trying to add this. Okay, so here, go with this. Now you can see the result. Here we got adding with closure. So how much, what we passed here, 3, 4, when we add, it is returning for us 15. So here also, once again, let us try to redefine this. Let us remove the comment here in this case. Okay, I have taken here a comma b, then followed by here, I want to call exp 2, 3. Okay, so here followed by dot mul. Okay, I would like to call in that manner. So therefore, I should get the result as here 6. We should get the result as 6 in this example now. Mul is not a function, it says. Okay, but here, so for inner functions, we should not use actually the function keyword before that. Now, once again, let us try to print. So in such cases, what we get here, closer example, 6 we are getting. We are passing here, how much? 2, 3. When you call with inner function, mul, it is printing as 6. Okay, so this is an example for the closure. And in the next one, if you see, here in the same function, we are passing add, we are having add function inside that. Diff you have, mult we have, then div we have, rem we have. We have defined all these functions inside the function here. Okay, inside that function, we have defined all those things. Okay, so but whatever function you want to call here, you can call. Either add you can call, or diff you can call, or multiply you can call, or div you can call, or rem you can call. All the things you have put here in one function only. Okay, all these are defined as here inner functions. Okay, from we pass same variables, but whatever you want to call from that, you can call. So this you can say as a closure. Here, what is happening? Inner function can access the outer functions variables. A and B are outer function variables. So this inner function is capable of actually accessing the outer function variables. So this property is called as here closure. So here we are using a function expression. Instead of that, once again, let us try to define this way. Function CLOS. Okay, and here I want to go with the CLOS. By passing two values 2, 3, I would like to run this one here. So if you come here, what is happening? If you see, it is again printing 6 only. Okay, I've defined function CLOS a b, return here mul, and inside that we are writing return a multiplied with b. We are printing in that manner, return a multiplied with b. So the CLOS function is returning another function. Okay, it is returning another function. The function is what here, mul. So when you invoke it, you are going to get it. Okay, similarly here, I would like to go with the, we have written this particular thing. One more, what happens is, I want to return here just a plus b. I would like to return here a plus b. This much only I want to write here. Okay, so return. After that, I would like to write just a multiplied with b here. So this is starting here. Okay, if you look at this, after return, inside that it is getting returned here. Then we go with this, simply return a plus b. Okay, so for return, I cannot use anything that way. So return here, you may do in this manner, goes to, here again, a comma b goes to, you can write it as a plus b. But still, it's not working like this, like a function only. We should define that. Okay, you can't have any anonymous function in such cases, or else we try to go this way. It is going to be here a plus b. This is not possible. In that way, you cannot do. So you can return here like a function, one thing. So it is getting ended here, comma followed by, if I want to return just a plus b, unable to do that. I'm trying to return, but I'm unable to return that particular thing. Or else, here I can do return a plus b. What happens in such cases? Let us see here. We are trying to use two things, close a comma b. Inside that mul we are using, then we are trying to return a plus b. Next one. So here example is closure. Okay. Here I remove this closure calling top level, calling top level function. Function example. So what happens in such cases? Let us see. So if you come here, so what it's doing here, when you go with this, it is returning complete thing. Mul is getting returned here. Okay. So here in such cases, when you have inner functions, you cannot return actually a simple value. If you try to return some simple value, that may give error, or else you have to go this way, then return here a plus b. Anonymous function is not possible here. You cannot go with the anonymous function in such cases. If you try to go with anonymous function, this can give error here. But if you want to go with something else, in such cases, you can do it. Okay, so only one return is possible here. It should be returning any one of those functions, but you cannot straight away return from the top level. From top level, you cannot, if you try to return, that can give a problem in such cases here. So return mul, return a multiplied with b, followed by I'm trying to return another value, but it is not returning actually that value. In this example, you have multiple returns. Like this, you have multiple return values. I just want to put here return followed by a plus b, but it is not actually taking in that case. It's giving error. Okay, what is a and what is b? Here is a problem. Okay, so a any, b any, you cannot do anything in that way. Okay, so here when you try to use a plus b, something like this, you cannot do anything in that manner here. Okay, so but even if you go with the curly brackets also, it's not actually giving you anything. Return when you write, it's not taking that particular thing in this example. Okay, so or else, if you write here return a plus b inside this, okay, we close the bracket here. Even in this case also, it's not working for us. Inside this, it must be there for a function only. Simply if you put here, it's not accepting any value. Okay, you cannot have multiple return statements. If you try to put multiple return statements, it gives error. Okay, so once you go for this closure, inside that you can have multiple functions. Whatever function you want to call, you can call from that. In this example, we have multiple functions here. We have multiple functions here. Let us call rem from this. Somewhere here we are returning that particular thing. So it is basically this one. We go here, then after this, try to call it. Okay, this is what getting remainder with closure. But here what I should do, I should go with the rem here. Rem function I'm trying to invoke here. Remainder. When I give 3, 4, what should be the remainder? What remainder we have to get here? 3 remainder we should get. Let us try to see with this. How much we got here? We are getting 3. Getting remainder with the closure. Okay, so 3 is the remainder we are getting with this. The earlier one we haven't actually commented this. So because of that, it was giving that kind of error. So here top level function you have, then followed by inner function you can specify in this manner. You can specify in this manner. This feature is called as here closure. Okay, so these are called as here function closures. Inside a function you can define another function. Nested functions these are, but nested functions can access the top level variables of the function. So this feature is called as closure. And here we are defining multiple functions like add, diff, mult, then div, rem. So from this, it can return multiple functions here. Whatever function you want to use, you can use from that. Following this, Pooja? Okay, so this feature is available in the JavaScript for us. Okay, next feature is going to be currying. So in the bottom, you can see the feature of currying here. Currying is a functional programming technique that involves breaking down a function that takes multiple arguments into a series of functions that take one argument each. This creates a chain of functions where each function returns another function until the final result is achieved here. So what we are doing, function sum3, inside this we are following, we are passing x. Then this is calling actually inside this return, we are passing y. Okay, this is going to be here arrow function. And inside that we are calling another function z that goes to return x plus y plus z. Like this we are getting it. Okay, so this is called as here currying. You can see how to call a curried function here. Let s1 equal to sum 10, 12, 13, like this we can take. We are going to take in this manner. Okay, let sum s1 equal to sum 3, 10, 12, 13, like that we have taken the values. So it should print value for us here. How much? Whatever value you are getting, you should get that 10 plus 12. This is 22 plus 13, 35. Okay, this result is with currying. Okay, this result is with currying. Okay, now just try to print this. After log, actually, the bracket is closed. Because of that, we have error. Now try to run this here. Okay, so how much we got? 35 we got. This result is with currying. Okay, how we are getting this result with currying feature? We got it. So let me close. So let me go to this point, and here it is coming multiple times with. Okay. Let me remove this here with. Fine. So this feature is called as your currying function. Okay, this is called as your currying function.
Okay.
Suppose you go with this here. S1 to 10. What result we expect? Let us see here console.log. What it is saying in that case? 35. Next you are getting 17. Just you are getting 17 in that case. So if you go here, okay, console.log S1 to 10 we have given. So is it giving us what is done exactly? S1 equal to sum 3, 5 we have taken. Okay, then next S1, 2, then 10, like this we are calling it. So normally what happens? To call all the functions inside this sum 3, you need to call in this manner, sum 3, 10, 12, 13. But what we are doing here, we write first S1 equal to sum3 5. Okay, then we are assigning the sum3 5 with the variable S1 here. So next what we do here, we are going with console.log S1 to 10. Already for this sum3 5, we have variable S. That means up to this is fine. Then we have to go with these two levels again. So 2 and 10 we are passing. 5 plus 2, how much? 10, 7. 7 plus 10, how much we should get? 17 we have to get. Okay, so this is currying example again. So this is exactly what currying example. So once again, you see here, you can find 17 as a result in that. This is currying example. Okay, like this, you can be calling here. Let S1 equal to sum 3, 10, 12, 13. Okay, S1 equal to sum 3, 5. Then similarly, here, what is happening? Okay, so it is something like this. You assume, okay, you assume something like this here. Example I'm trying to tell you here. Let me take notepad and try to do here. Okay, so you have to find, you need to find something like this here. Sum of, okay, sum of, like you have like this a number 0, 0 to how much it is? 100. So 0, 0 to 100. You need to, like number you have in this manner you assume. Or else it may be something like this here. 1, 1, 1 to 999. Okay, 1, 1, 1 to 999. You need to find out the sum of all such numbers. From each and every number, you need to take individual digits. You need to sum it up. Okay, up to how much? 999, like. Following what I'm saying, Pooja? So here, first one is what? 111 you have here, or else 100. You can take it as 100 here. You can take 100, 100 to how much? 999. So initially, I can take this total as total equal to 0 we take. So first number from where we are starting, from 100 we are starting it. Okay, so total equal to how much you get? It is going to be total plus 100 you get. Similarly, next step what happens here? Total equal to again total plus 101. Okay, total equal to, it's not 101, total equal to, sorry, total plus 100 is fine here. Total plus, you should write here 1 plus 0 plus 1. Like this, you need to do it. After that, what should happen here? Total equal to total plus how much we write? 1 plus 0 plus 2. Like this, you have to write. How long you have to write? Last one. Like this, you are going to do. Then at the end, total equal to here. How much you take? Total plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Okay, so how to do that? In such cases, these are going to be very useful. Currying functions are going to be very useful in such cases.
First, I think we need to remove the one by one digit from that number, right? Like taking first 1 and then 0 and then 1.
Yes, so here you have to use actually the loops. You have to be using here loops. Okay, something like inner loop you may have here. So the nested loops you need to do with the help of that you can achieve it. Or else can we do anything with the like recursion? Is it possible to do with the recursion? We have to see that. Can we do with recursion? This is the assignment I'm giving to you. You try to do with the recursion concept.
Okay.
Okay, by using recursion, is it possible? First, if you understand logic, then you can think about actually the solution. Okay. So from 100 to 999, it is not actually adding 100 plus 101 plus 102, 103, not like that. I'm not going in that way. In every number, you are taking individual digits. Okay. 1, 0, 1 plus 0 plus 0, then 1 plus 0 plus 1, then 1 plus 0 plus 2, then 1 plus 0 plus 3, then 1 plus 0 plus how much it is? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then after that, you need to start with 1 plus 1 plus 0. Like that, you need to continue.
Okay.
Okay. So like that, you have to find the sum. So in such cases, this currying function can be useful to us very much.
Okay.
Understood my point? What I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Either you can use for loop or you can use while loop. Any of them you can use. Okay. Do you know how to use if condition in the JavaScript? I think you know same thing like in the C how we use. Okay. If condition can be written like this. If here expression, if this is returning a true value, what you can do? You can execute set of statements here. Either one statement, either single statement or multiple statements. Statement or statements. Okay. Otherwise, you can have here else condition as well. Else you can execute statement of statements. Okay. This is what exactly, if you look at if condition, this can be one-way branching, this can be two-way branching, or this can be multi-way branching. Okay, it can be one-way branching, it can be here two-way branching, or it can be here multi-way branching. In the case of one-way branching, just if the expression is returning a true value, it's going to execute some statements. Okay, but suppose if expression is returning a false value, in that case, you can add else block also. If you're going with the, two-way branching, that means if the condition is returning a true value, you go with one branch, else you can go with another branch. But sometimes what happens, you may have to go with multiple branching. That means if expression is returning a true value, you execute some statements like this. It's going to be in this manner. Okay. So here in this example now, you go this way. You can go here with the else if again. You can go here with the expression once again. Expression 1. So you may execute statement or statements. Similarly, again, you can go with the else if, again expression. Okay, expression 2. Like this, you can go. At the end, you can be adding here else. And this can be optional again. Else and else if statements can be optional. If you require, you can go. Otherwise, you can omit them. So this way, you can go with the multi-way branching. N number of expressions you can add there with else if. Understood this, Pooja? Here, how you can use if condition? Okay. So this is if condition. Similarly, we have loops. There is a loop called while loop. So while expression, okay. Then what we do, we can execute statement or statements here. Statement or here statements. You can execute it. You can execute here a statement or statements while expression is returning a true value. Okay. So how long this is? As long as the given expression is returning a true value. But in the Python, there is one condition else also you have with the loops. Have you seen that? Have you gone through all those programs which I gave you, Pooja?
Yes.
Have you encountered the else anywhere in the given programs?
Else, I saw like if and else like that.
No, not if and else. Along with the while loop and along with the for loop.
I don't remember.
In the Python, you have that. Okay. Have you come across like break and continue?
I saw break, but I
Yes.
didn't saw continue.
Even continue, you have break also you have. So if the while loop is actually terminating normally, in such cases, you come to the else block in the Python language.
Okay.
Same with the for loop. Okay, but if you terminate the loop abnormally using break keyword, you can use break keyword. With the help of that, you can terminate the loop. Okay, here also you can do conditional. If you meet certain condition, you can actually terminate it. So using break. So break you can use here. Sometimes you can use the break statement as well. Okay, you can put some if condition. Depending on that, what you can do, you can actually break it. That means what? Forcefully you can come out from the loop. You can come out from the loop forcefully using here while loop. Okay, you can, sorry, using break condition, you can come out from the while loop. So break keyword can break the current loop. That means abnormally you can terminate the loop. It's not normal termination, it's abnormal termination. Okay, so this break you can use in the while loop, even in the for loop, even in the JavaScript. So here, now we are going to use the while loop. With the help of the while loop, we try to here use the function currying concept. Okay, here function currying, the same thing, the same function, whatever is written, we are going to use here in this. Okay, so shall I do that now? Here we are going to do. Let us go with actually one more program. This is what 4.html. Okay, and here doc type declaration, followed by here HTML. Then this is here head. Here we can write the script. Then this is here body. So inside the body, whatever code you want to write, you can write. And here inside the script block, we are going to write the code. Okay, so the currying concept we call from here itself. So this one, I'll take and try to use same thing. Okay, so here I go to this one, same function I put here. This is going to be like some with currying. I'm giving a name, something like that. And whenever you go with the JavaScript, you need to use actually here camel case. Like this, you must define the functions. Okay, in the Python, what kind of case we use mostly? Pooja? This is called as camel case. But when you go with the Python, in the Python, we use the snake case. Whenever you define function which is containing more than one word, you are going to use their underscore between the two words. Between the sum and with, actually what we do, we go with the underscore. That is called as snake case. Okay. Here we use the camel case. With the help of camel case, we are trying to do it. So what we do here, function sum with currying. Okay. So with this now we have to do it. So what I do here, I give something like this here. First input. Okay. What I do, I mean, here type equal to text. ID equal to, this is what? First num. Okay. Then value equal to initially. We don't have anything, empty we put. So here I want to put this as enter first number. Enter first number. Then I want to use here BR keyword. What exactly BR does? It breaks the line and next number is going to be coming in the here in this area. Okay, enter first number. Here this is what enter, this is second number. Okay, this is what second num. So why we use ID? ID usage is whenever you want to do something in the browser. So in such case, what is required for JavaScript? ID is required. Okay, then here input type equal to, here I can put this as button, or yeah, I can put this as here button, followed by value equal to here. Okay, find sum. Then here on click I write. These are events. On click equal to, here we need to write a function called find result. We need to call this particular function. Sometime back, I told one sudo URL. What is sudo URL? Where do we use that?
Before we like changing the colors.
No, not for changing color. Sudo
No, we
URL.
used for changing the
You can
colors.
do anything with that. Need not be only
Mm.
color. Example is color we have taken. Okay. So sudo URL is nothing but here it's
Final
going to
result.
execute JavaScript rather than going into another page.
Mm.
So that is called as basically sudo URL. Okay, just you need to recall all these, Pooja.
Mm.
Okay, you have to recall definitely all these. You must recall. You need to make some time. If time is not enough, you need to make Saturday, Sunday. Okay, you need to make some time. Then you need to do all these things. Today, whatever you invest, that's going to be your better future tomorrow.
Mm.
Right now, there may not be plenty of jobs. We should not bother about that. We should keep on trying new things. Keep on trying to learn new things. Okay, so for example, you see my case now. I was born in 1963.
Mm.
This is actually 34th year since 1990. I have been working. Okay, still I learn new things every day. I try to learn new things. Not only software related, like Hindi, I try to learn. In English also, I try to learn new words. Okay, so
Mm.
many things I try to learn. Reason sometime you should keep on trying learning new things. This is very much required, particularly you are youngsters. You have to learn so much. Then the world can be in your hands totally. It is going to be in your grip. We should not come under the grip of the circumstances. Circumstances you need to take into your grip. Grip. So for that, continuous learning is required. You are doing it very good, but still you have to spend more time. You need to revive all these things. You need to feel yourself very much confident. You are a confident girl, no doubt about that. Okay, but still you need to keep yourself, your mood always afloat. Fine, there are always actually, we have always some kind of problems, but we should not be going back with the problems. Problems are opportunities in my case.
Mm.
Okay, so here find result. Now what I want to do, we enter two numbers. We have to take always first number bigger than, first number smaller than the second number. Otherwise, we need to swap them. Okay,
Mm.
I write here a swap function as well. Okay, so function swap if needed. Swap. So what I want to do here, I just want to swap the things. But here we require global variables where fn, comma, sn. These are the numbers, global variables we have here. These two are called as here global variables. Okay, so here the swap function has to basically swap those two things. So let us initialize them with zeros. Fn equal to 0 and Sn also let us try to put as 0 here. Now here what I do, I just want to swap them. How to swap in this case? The Fn should be Sn, Sn should be Fn, like that we need to do it. So initially I write here Fn equal to Fn plus Sn. Okay, then you write here Sn equal to, what you write here, Sn equal to Fn minus Sn. Okay, then what you do here, Sn equal to, once again, Sn equal to what you do here in this case, for example, you are giving here two numbers, 10, 5. We are giving here 10, 5, two numbers. So how much you get in this case here, Fn equal to 15 we get. And here Sn equal to what we get? How much we are going to get in that case? 15 minus 5. So that is how much here? 10 for us. Okay, that means what? They are getting interchanged. Okay, and here what we need to do then? We have to go with the, here again, not Sn this time, Fn equal to Fn minus Sn. So that can be giving us the required value here. So what happens here? Fn is how much for us? It is 15. Okay, then we are Sn equal to how much we got here? It is 10. So ultimately what happens here? This is going to be 5. So the first number in this case was earlier 10, but now this is becoming here 5 for us. Is it correct? So without using any kind of thing, we are actually swapping them using only two numbers. We are not using any third number in this. This is called as swapping, interchanging the values. But in the Python, straight away you can do it. How you do in the Python? Here you can write like this. In the Python, so you can write here Fn comma Sn equal to, you write like Sn comma Fn. Without writing any code, you can interchange the values. Correct?
Yes.
In the Python, this feature is available. Okay, so automatically, whatever language you know, how that is implemented in that language, that should be striking in your mind. You think in terms of those things also. All these, are they boring for you, Pooja? Do you feel boring? If you feel boring, just say that I don't like those. Okay. So here, function, what, Pooja?
Oh, no, I understood this.
Okay, so function, this is find result. We are trying to find the result in this case. So first number, second number, first we need to compare. Okay, so first number we need to get here. Fn equal to here parse int. We are trying to parse it using here first num. But how do we get first num here? Straight away can we do we get first num here? We need to write here document dot get element by id. Okay, then here inside this, you need to specify this as first num, then followed by dot value. So using that, we are retrieving the very first number and converting into here first number. Then next thing here, what we do, Sn equal to same thing we use here. Okay, this is what second num we have taken. Same thing we try to do in this. This is what second num. We are getting the value in that case. So here what we need to do now, suppose if condition we take here, Fn greater than Sn. In such case, what we do, we need to swap them. Swap here Fn comma Sn. Correct? Can we do it this way? Can we get like this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and we need to enter here only 3-digit number. Our condition is what here? It is a 3-digit number. Okay, we have to have at least 3 digits in the given number. Both the numbers should have 3 digits. Otherwise, it cannot work as we expected. Okay, we are assuming that this is a 3-digit number, and I'm going to give this if less than 2 numbers are given. If A is or B is given, in that case, how to stop. Also, while entering, whenever you try to enter, it should not accept actually the only digits must be accepted. It should not accept actually any other number, other character. When you try to enter alphabets, it should not take. You need to write code for that. So that is a work later on work you need to do. That's assignment. Okay. So suppose you have a text box. In the text box, when you are typing there, Other than digits, if you type alphabet, it should not
I think
take.
we did all this because when we solve one example for calculating the result of three subjects. In that case,
Yes.
we use these.
But see, while typing, it should not take. Are you getting my point? What I'm saying?
So, I mean, in the checkbox, if you enter A, B, then it should not accept.
I'll show you here. You have like this. As soon as you type here A, the A should not be taken. It should not
Okay,
allow you
it
to
need to
type
show
A there.
enter the valid digit like that.
So if it
Okay,
digits, then it should accept. If you try to enter A, it should not take.
okay,
How you do? You search in the Google, try to find that.
okay.
You can get. Okay, that's based on the events. Key down event, something like that. You can take with the help of that. You can do it. I'm saying even the key down event. How to write key down event? So write key down event with the help of that. Try to do it.
Okay.
There is an event associated with that. Here, if you see, whenever you go with the code, what is the event we are using? On click event we are doing. Correct? See, on key down you can do here.
Okay.
With the help of the on key down event, it should not allow you to enter digits. Sorry, the characters other than digits. It should not allow.
Okay.
But how it knows? We know that digits are actually from 40, how much it is? 48 to 57. Sometime back I was saying about that. ASCII characters. Alphabets, uppercase alphabets are about 65 to 90. Lowercase alphabets, how much it is? 97 to 122. ASCII values.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so here it should accept only digits 0 to 9. It should not even accept dot. You need to write code that way.
Okay.
So here you can go with the on key down event, something like that. You have here on key down or something. Just see here on key down, you have here event. You have an event here on key down. You need to define a function. Here, how I am defining function on click find result, I have defined function. Okay. Similarly, you should define another function. So that should actually give you, when you click on the on key down, what is happening in that case, you should see there.
Okay.
So here I show that part also slightly I show you here. Function. Check for digits. Then here I go with the E. It's called as here event. Okay, here write console.log E dot okay, I try to print here just E only. What happens? See in that case. So check for digits. I'm writing here in this. Okay, so put here E. This way we are trying to call this one here event. Try to run this here. And let us go to this one, more tools, developer tools here. I come to this, type A. What is happening here? Code you are getting, key A you are getting. Suppose I type here some 5. What says here? Key 5, digit 5 it is saying. Okay. So these you are getting. Whether it is a control key or not, you are finding here. You can see key code is how much for us? 53 is the key code. Are you seeing here key code value? Key code is how much? 53 for you. So key code, it should, it can accept key code. So based on that, you can do here. You can go with this right here. If key code, okay, sorry, E dot key code. What is that exactly? Key code, how it is? It is in the camel case. key code. So what we do here, less than 48 or e dot key code greater than 57. In such case, you need to return here false. Like this, let us do this way. Let us return false. So this should allow with this to accept only the digits. Still it is taking A, 3, 4, and A is taken here in this case. It should not take. So whenever the key code is here for less than 48 or greater than 57, so in such cases, e dot key code, we need to go here with the here like null. We try to use here null value in such cases. What happens with this? See here. Again go with A, but it is taking here T, it is taking. So it should not accept that particular thing. Okay, I am giving some idea here on which one this is on key down. Okay, when our key is down, we are checking with that. So let us go here with the on key up. What happens in such cases? See. Okay, otherwise here just write return false. We go this way and try to run this now. This should not accept now A, but still it is accepting A. Okay, so is it firing or not? We need to see here. So if it is less than 48 or e dot key code greater than 40, 40, 57, so it is actually return false, this says. Okay, so you need to here write the code with the help of that. It should not be considered. The character must not be considered. Like that, you need to write code for that. Okay, so you can actually try with that. I'm giving you here, as soon as you type, if you go with the console dot log, when you type E here, what is happening in that case? Automatically, it is showing you what character is getting typed. Okay, so like that you can suppress. Now here what we need to do, find result. If fn greater than sn, swap fn comma sn is written like this. Okay, now here we go with the where fd equal to, we need to go with the very first digit. We have to go with the very first digit where fd we have defined here, then where sd, then followed by where this is here td. Like this we take it. So where fd equal to, so here what we write, okay, so like where fd equal to first digit we need to get, here in this, but this can be a problem for us. Okay, so we try to do that way, that is fine. Then here what we do, while fn less than or equal to sn, we take and try to print, continue with this loop we take and we try to print the result in this. Okay, but here from the fn, we need to take the first digit, second digit, and third digit. Okay, from that we need to take that. So here write where, okay, this is fd, first digit, where, now write st, second digit, then where td, third digit. Like this we have here total 3 digits. Now from the fn, you need to pick the very first digit. How do we pick? It's a 3-digit number. It's a 3-digit number. You need how to pick the very first number. How we can get the very first number from that? Suppose 175 you have. When you divide 175, with the 100, what do you get? Remainder 100, what do you get in that case?
1.
Percent 100 when you write. So what result you get in that case? 75 is a remainder for us.
Mm.
Correct?
Mm.
Okay. So in the same way, FD equal to, we assume that this is exactly what? FD equal to here. Okay. And before this, even we need to have a total here, where total equal to, here in this case, 0, we set. Okay. Next step is what? We need to find here 3 digits from the given number. We need to find 3 digits here. First digit, second digit, and third digit. In such case, you can go with actually another function. Then right here, just 1 minute. Okay, let us find here first 3 different numbers. Get 3 digits. Followed by here num. So we need to get actually very first number. So very first thing is here, like here FD equal to, we go with the like num divided by, so how normally we can get the 3 digits from that. Suppose I have here 3 digits, 2, 3, 4. I need to get 2, I need to get 3, I need to get 4. How can I get here 2 from this? Okay, so how can I get when I go with this? Right, where n equal to num we put. Then right here FD equal to n% 10. Okay, next n equal to n divided by 10. Then HT equal to, here again it is n% 10. Then write n equal to again n divided by 10. Then TD equal to here this is going to be n% 10 again, but this is reverse. This is TD, and this is going to be here FD, like this, you get the value. Okay, after writing this immediately, you need to check whether you get correct or not. Okay, so here itself, we try to call this. We are going to call this particular thing here immediately. We call this, followed by here 2, 3, 4, I enter. Then after that, I should go with the console.log. It is FD, comma, ST, comma, TD, like this. I need to call, so I should get the result as here 234. So here I print this as 234. At the end, I put this. Then one more bracket I need to remove here. So try to run this. So what result we get? See in this 2.34, something like that you are getting. Okay, when you go here, first with the TD percent 10, how much we got here? 4 we got, that is correct. We are getting that particular thing correct only. But when you go here and divide it by 10, so how much we are getting in that case? We are getting it as something in digits. We are getting actually in digits that particular thing. The 3.39 something we get here. Last one is 4. Okay, first one is 2.34. Something in that manner we are getting it. We need to get that correct in this.
No.
Okay, we are getting actually in the decimal digits, 3.39, something like that we are getting. Okay, so when you try to divide this with, like, first time we are going with the n% 10, that is okay. But here what is happening, when you try to divide n, okay, we are getting actually something in the decimal digits. So we go here with the math dot followed by, this is floor. So using floor function, we can do it. Floor, here it is n divided by 10. Okay, so what result we get? Now see in this. And here also n equal to again math dot floor followed by here n divided by 10. So this time at least we should get the correct result. Okay, now just try to run this time. We are getting it as 2, 3, 4. Like this, we can divide into a small function. That function you can call. So we are getting in that manner. This may be a crude way of doing. You can refine this piece of code. In a better way, you can do this. Okay, instead of going with this, probably you can do it in a better way. Just instead of writing so many times, you can do in a better way. But here our requirement is what? We need to go into 3 digits. Okay, so that way we have taken here. Instead of keeping in some variables, even you can take an array into the array also, that can be pushed. Okay, they can be advanced later on, but initially we are doing this way. And this part also you need to complete. Check for digits also you need to finish. Fine. So here, what is happening? As long as Fn is less than or equal to Sn, we do this. Then immediately we call this here get. Okay, here 3 digits. Get here 3 digits followed by here. What we do? We can go with the, like, this is followed by Fn we take. We are taking test here Fn, and then you are going to get in this case FD, ST, and TD. You are going to get all those things. Okay, then now write here total equal to what I write here. I can call the function like this is what sum with currying. I can go here with the sum with currying. Then here I can pass this one as first thing is what FD, followed by this is SD. The next thing is here TD. Like this we can take and we try to find the sum in this. Then Fn plus equal to 1. This is shortcut operator. We are incrementing it by 1. So as long as it's less than or equal to Sn, it should give the result for us. Let us try with simple example. We go with the 1, 0, 100 to how much? 100 to 105. Okay, what result we have to get in such cases? First 1 plus, then 2 we get, plus followed by how much we get? We get 3 plus how much we get? 4 we get, and plus 5 we get. So total how much we get in that case? That's going to be here 6 plus 4 plus 5, 15 we have to get. When you add 100 to 105, we have to get result as here 15.
Okay.
How much we have to get here? 15 we have to get. So for that purpose, I am using this here. Ultimately, the result must be for us exactly how much. This has to return the value. Return followed by what I give here. This is total. Did we define anywhere total inside the function? If we don't define, we define that. So it is going to be returning total for us. Okay, upon clicking the find.
We also need to add totals to that with sum with currying also, right?
We are
need
adding
to add
like
total
this.
to that.
Yeah, total plus we need to do, correct. Total plus. So if we take 10, 100 and 105, we need to get this as 15 result for us. Okay, and this has to be getting, this has to return value as total. Okay, but find result. Here I use some span. With span we can do it. Right, the result is okay, here followed by span, then right here id equal to, it is total. Okay, here I should get this. With the span I should get the value. So what I do, I can come to this point, then here return total, in the place of the return total I can write this way, document, then dot get element by id, and inside this I go here with the total. Then here what I should use, inner text I have to use here. You cannot use value, inner text or inner HTML because this is a container element. This is equal to, so what we do here, the result is total. Total dot, here you can go with the toString method. So using toString method, you can convert to string and you can assign the value there. Okay, now just refresh this here. Then go with the 100. Then this is how much? 105. It says not a number. Okay, where this is not a number, are we not converting everything into integer? So where it says not a number, we need to check here. Fn equal to Fn plus 1 we are taking. Okay, inner text we have taken. So finding error can be a little bit difficult for us in that manner. So first of all, you need to get the Fn and Sn, first number dot value, second number dot value. Okay, so both of them are nothing but here numbers only. Then here we take total. So why it is saying like this here, total equal to total plus sum with currying FD, SD, TD. When we gave, it has to work for us. X plus Y plus Z, it has to give value. But what it says in this case here, if you click on this, The button is not available. Where the button has gone? Okay. So fine. This is going to be here /span. We put it. Then this is here BR tag. So once again, refresh this. Here enter 100. Then this is 105. Click on the find sum. It says not a number. So where it says not a number, is it first of all printing the result for us? We can check. Okay, here alert followed by here total. Is it calculating total? We can check in that case. Enter 100. Then this is 105. Click on the find sum. Not a number, it says.
Maybe in the
So
if condition where we are checking the fn less than or equal to 1, see what.
yes, but before that only we are converting into integer here. See, fn equal to parse int. With the help of that, we are converting it.
Is it really? Let's do. I mean, print the fn plus fn. What it will give?
Yes, we try to see that console.log. Here see fn plus sn. In such case, what it prints? See here, go with 100, followed by here 105. Click on the find sum. It prints 205.
It's converting them.
It is converting, but how it says not a number? Okay, so how it says here, get 3 digits fn. Even here, everything is fine for us. Okay, so let us try to print the sum here. Console.log.
The first number is fn and the second number is the sn, right? Then fn should be less than sn, right?
No, fn less than or equal to sn is correct.
On 27 lines.
Yes, but possibility is that you may enter fn bigger number, sn smaller number. What happens in such cases?
Oh, then we swapping, right?
In that case, we swap it. Okay, so here, what we do, we are in the get 3 digits, we are finding that particular thing. Here, get 3 digits, where it is exactly. Okay, get 3 digits somewhere we have written. So here in this case, we are finding here TD, ST and FD. We are printing all of them correct. That one is fine. Okay, but in this result, why it is not? Sum with currying we are taking. Okay, so we are getting first number, second number, and everything is fine here. But why it is doing like this? Let us go here and try to console.log. In this case, here we go with the type of. Okay, so type of here in this, we go with the like, okay, so let us try to print total only in this. Total, let us try to print in that and see how many times it gets repeated. Enter 100, followed by here 105. It says number. Number means how many times? 6 times it's printing. If you look at this, it's printing actually 6 times. If you go with the 7 messages, it's printing 6, but it's not showing one by one. 6 numbers actually are getting printed in this case. Always is it printing 6? Is there no change? Okay, so here console.log type of total we have taken, not type of. Just go with the total here. What we get now, we can check in this 100, followed by here 105, then find sum. It's printing 0, then not a number. It's saying like this. Why it is not a number total? Var equal to 0 we have taken in this. Okay, total equal to 0. This is nothing but a number only. When I go with this, this says not a number. Okay, so where it's not a number, nan says nan here. Why this is nan? Okay, 7 you have in this case 5 times it's printing as not a number. 5 times it's printing this as a not a number. Sum with currying. Okay, so go with this and try to see what result we get in this. Sum with currying only. Is it going to print always not a number? We need to check 100 and this is 105 here. Find sum. So it says not a number. In the sum with currying, what is the problem here? We don't have any problem. We are taking individual numbers there. X, Y, and Z we are taking. FD, ST, and TD we are taking here.
Where we
Okay.
declare the XYZ.
Here it is FD, ST, and TD we are taking. Okay. But are we calling them get 3 digits FN we are giving here? So we should get, yeah, this is the problem we have. Okay. Outside the scope of actually any function, I should declare them. In such cases, we get the correct result. Go with 100, followed by here 105, then find sum. It's printing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's printing continuously. Now here, okay, it is saying 21 in this. Is the result 21 in such cases?
For us, I think it's a 15.
Initially 1, okay. Then after that 1012 that is, then 1023 that is, okay, then 1034 that is, then 104 that is 5, and 105 that's going to be 6. When we add them, it is giving it as here 21 for us.
21.
Okay, currying I'm using in this fashion here. I can use currying in this manner. Okay, what I'm doing here, Fn I'm incrementing by 1 in that case, Fn plus equal to 1. That way I'm trying to do here this one. Okay, instead of using this, you can use 3 inner loops with the help of that also, you can do it. Let us go here with some other thing. Instead of going with 100, we go here with the 105 and here 100. In this case, what happens? See, find result. 21 it says. So in this case also, what is happening? It is getting swapped for us. Okay, suppose swapping function is not available here. What happens? See, in such cases, I go with commenting, then I comment even the swap here. What happens in such cases? Try to see, refresh 105, then followed by 100. So what result we get in such cases? It is 0. Why it is 0? Because we don't jump into the while loop at all. Correct?
We assign total is equal to 0, so it's just showing that.
Because here Fn is greater than Sn. Because of that, we don't do, it does not come there. Okay. So now in this case, what is happening? This can actually continue. In such cases now, it can be continuing. There is no problem properly. We get here 105, then followed by here it is 102 we take. Sorry, 102 I take here, then 105 I take here. In such cases, what value we get? Find sum. So 18, you are getting this result. It is 3, then followed by 4. Okay, this is what 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. It is going to be 18. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 6 is how much? 18 you get. So 1022, 105, total 4 iterations you have, you get 18 as a result. So here this is nothing but currying concept. So using currying, we are doing like this. Okay, so this currying, one more you can do this way. Or currying here. So after this, I tell you. First two, numbers are constant. Constant. Okay. But last digit changes continuously. Last digit is input 10 times. In such case, you should get the result. First two digits are going to be constant. 2, 3 is going to be constant. So using prompt, last digit you are going to enter. Every time you are going to enter last digit. First two digits are constant. Okay. But here, last digit you are entering repeatedly. So in such case, how we can do? Currying, how we can use?
Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
understand this.
Getting my point, what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So here, suppose, okay, 234, sorry, I entered something like here, like 230, not 234. It is something like 50, 45 I entered. 4, 5 are going to be constant. Okay. But next one, sometimes 1 or sometimes 3, sometimes 6, sometimes 4, sometimes 8, like this I want to enter. So you need to calculate in such cases some of the digits. Then how you do that?
Okay.
Getting my
So
point?
if they are constant, then we have that value as a constant. The sum of those two numbers is also a constant. We
Yes.
just add this
No,
value
but
to
this
the.
currying function, by using currying function, you need to do it. Function currying.
Okay.
Using function currying, you have to do it.
Can you go to the currying function once?
Yes, here it is.
So here x, y are constant for us. We have
Yes,
we don't need to run that loop every time.
yes. Loop
Um,
we don't run. We are just calling the function only, sum with currying,
mhm,
x, y, and one more thing, how you are calling. You see here in this manner, we call this FD, SD, and TD.
mhm.
Okay, all the three things we are putting in that case. Okay, the other example also, if you go with the currying, how we do, you come down and see here, not in this, in the 3.html, you can see it. So here, let's S1 equal to sum of 10, 12, and 13. In that case, what happens here? It's going to be taking the sum of those. But when you go with the S1, sum of 5. That means what happens? Only first function is getting called top level. Okay.
Okay.
And next thing, what happens here? Here, if you go with this sum 3, followed by 5 only, you are getting in this case. But next, what I'm doing here, console.log S1 to 10. That means what?
Okay.
Second number and third
The
number I'm
five.
calling in this manner.
Mhm.
So now in the same way, you need to call that.
Okay.
First two things are going to be constant. Okay, so I write this way the function. I'm going to write in this manner the function. It can be here in this manner. Okay, I need to call the function for that purpose. I need to call the function. I need to create a function for that purpose. So let me create here function. Function. Okay, this is change third digit. 10 times. Okay, so here the constant value, whatever number constant is required, I'm going to put those things first. 2, 3, or this can be A, B, like this I can take. And inside this, here, I can go with the let, followed by here, some x equal to, or x equal to, this way I can do. And before that, even total also I should take here. Let total equal to, here it is 0. Okay, then right here, let x equal to, what exactly this is? here sum with currying. Here write sum with currying. Sum with currying here, followed by we give a comma b in this. We are giving a comma b in this. Next step, here we take let n equal to 1 or len equal to 0. Right here while, or else even you can write another recursive function in this case. While here n less than or less than 10, in such cases, you can call it. So total equal to what you write, total plus followed by here x of, but you need to read a number here. Okay, let num equal to, here write parse int, followed by here we can go with the, what is the dialog box we use for entering number? Prompt. Okay, here what we do, enter a digit. So when you don't enter a digit, this is going to take 0, like this we keep. This is going to be here 0 in this manner, it's going to ask. Okay, so here x followed by num. In this manner, we are going to take. So total equal to, it's going to be printing for us. Then right here, console.log, the sum is, followed by here, we go with the total. And whatever you are entering, even you can push into array here. Okay, I can declare an array in this manner. Let AR equal to, this way, I can create an array and into that I can push here. AR dot push, I'm pushing it to array here, followed by, I can go here with the, what is this exactly? Num. I can print num here, then after that, I can even print the, here AR. I'm printing all these things in this. Okay, and this we need to run here. We are going to be running in this and you can see the result here in this. Okay, you need to pass here 2, 4 we take. These are constant and with this we need to call. Okay, start running this here. It is asking something like this. You can see, enter a digit. We enter 1. Okay, enter some 4. Enter here 5. Again, enter here 2. Enter 8. Then enter 9. Enter like 3. Enter followed by 6. And again enter here 1. Enter here 6 once again. Okay, so here enter 7. Enter 2. Here I have written that or not. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, this is going to be, this will not work because we are going into infinite loop here. So you need to increase here n plus plus. In such case, after some time, we can come to end of the program. Here, go with this. First is what? 1. Then go with 4. Enter 6. Third number. Then 2. 8. Then 9. Then 3. Then 5. Then go with the 2. Then 1. So here, if you go with this, you can find the result. Developer tools, if you take, you're not printing any result. In this case, the sum is okay. So how I am calling that particular thing? This is wrong. I cannot call in this manner. I need to call here in this way. Okay. So something I did wrong there. Because of that, we are unable to get that. Now here, run this. 1 first time, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 7, 5, 3. You're getting the result as 96. Okay, total 10, 1, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 7, 5, 3, like this. But before this, what is getting added here? 2 and 3 are also 2 and 4 are also getting added. So first case, how much it is? 2, 4, 1. How much that is? 2 plus 4 plus 1. That should be 7. Okay, first one is here 7 for us. We can check that particular thing. 7 plus next number is how much for us? This is 2, 4 and 4. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2. How much it is? 10. So this must be 10 for us. This value is here 10. That is fine. Go with the plus symbol again. Then after that, here we come. Next thing is 2, 4 and 2. So 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. That is, this is going to be here 8. Okay, plus we take. How much? This is 17 plus 8, 25 we got. Next one is here 1. That means it is 5 only. 7, this is again. Okay, 32 this is now. So far we had 32. Then it is 6 here. So 6 means 12, that is. Okay, this is going to be here 12. How much? This is like 32 plus 2, 44, that is. 7 plus 10, 17 plus 8, 25 plus 7, 32 plus 12. It is 34 we got. Okay, sorry, 44 we get in this case. This is going to be 44. Okay, so after 44, this we have taken, then 4 we need to use in that case. 4 means 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. Then we have to go with the 10 in that case. We take 10. Okay, so this is 10 here. We have gone up to 4. Then we need to go with the 3 here. So 3 is going to be how much in such cases? 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9 this is. We get in such case 9. Okay, then after 9, it is 7. That means it is 13 now for us. Plus 13. We go here with the plus, then similarly 5 this is. That means we get it as 11 and again 9. So 11 as well as plus 9. So what result we get? See, 10 plus 7, 17 plus 8, 25 plus 7, 32 plus 12, 44 plus 10. How much? 54 plus 9. This is 63 plus 13. Here how much? 76. Okay, 76 plus 11 is how much here? 76 plus 11, 87 plus 9, 96. We need to get result. So what result we got here? Sum is 96. We are getting in that manner 96 result. So here using currying option we are doing. So first what we are doing, we are calling the first two functions. Then third function is getting invoked here. Pooja, understood this? Followed this one?
Yes.
Are you feeling any, are you getting any confusion?
No, I understood. I think I have a little doubt, but I'll go through it and I'll find it.
Yes. So you can even search in the Google. You can go through this, try to do, and try to, as I told, so you need to suppress the values here. I have shown how it can be done. Sprite code I have given you here. Check for digits. So in that case, if it is less than 48 or greater than 57, it should not take. Okay. So here, how you do that? A dot key code, if you take, what happens in such cases? Somehow you need to solve this problem. Will you do that? Okay, when you click some other key other than the 48 or less than 48 or greater than 57, that means if it is 0 to 9, that is acceptable. But if it's not in the range 0 to 9, in such case, it should not do anything. It should not take the character.
Okay.
Understood this? Okay, just try to revive even Python also. This is what exactly while loop is here. And one more assignment, what I gave you. So here you need to write a while loop. Okay, try to write here while loop. So using while loop, you have to using while loop print multiplication table. Okay, table in a HTML table. How it should look? Something like this here. It should be 5 multiplied with 1 equal to 5. 5 multiplied with 2 equal to 10. Like this, you need to print it.
Okay.
It should be coming. You need to put some button. When you click on the button, it should be coming in the table format. Will you do that? I'm going to share this file also with you, the fourth file, third one and fourth one. Once again, I share. So just look into them. So if you understand these basics well, next part can be simple actually. Because from there I cannot do. So from WhatsApp, I'm actually uploading it. So this is 2 and 3. These two I'm sharing with you. You can download both of them.
Okay.
Okay, so we meet tomorrow, Pooja. Okay.
Thank you.